Lobo streaming. Right. Sad I'm missing that. Well. Okay, whatever. Waiting for it to signal that it's loaded, but maybe it has already. I'm gonna refresh the page just in case. I'm just streaming the monitor because I'm lazy. Okay, well, it's running now, so cool. Anxiety or depression, you may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, visit something. No, I'm good. For playing, you agree that you're at least 13 years of age and that you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Wow, that sound is so happy-go-lucky. Ooh, it's really loud for me. Oh, whoops. There we go. Ooh, I'm turning it way down because I have to be quiet right now, because everyone's sleeping. Sevens. Right? Okay then. Seems a little provocative. Oh. I'm not good at voice acting. Oh well. Hey! See an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, which is totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Theory, my neighbor and good friends since we were children. Okay then. You're the kind of friend you never see yourself making a day, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Sure. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's willing to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oh. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I guess she's breathing. She's gonna read everything in my voice. I overslept again. I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Everything's gonna sound the same. Oh well. My voice is tired, so it's not happening. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Maybe a little bit. That's me, Norin. When people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Oh boy. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Or want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Oh wow, that's what she did. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Oren, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking, either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Oh man, this is gonna get really confusing. I don't know what voice to give her. Oh no. I can't go right now. I guess I'm still a little sick. Okay, I guess we're gonna continue the monotone then. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's on about. Sora likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Well, one of those is true. I was talking about how worried I am that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Well, that's blunt. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. N-E-E-T. In a few years because you're not used to the real world. Okay, so that's someone who doesn't get it. Gotcha. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. But at least promise me you'll try a little. Sure. Woo? Already excited, huh? Here's I'll promise you that. dating sims are not my favorite. But it did have a weird warning at the start, so maybe... Yay! I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. She doesn't seem very carefree. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. It gets awesome? Okay. I'll assume so. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. By the way, I'm going to be doing the same... I know you just got here, but I'm going to be doing the same voice for everything because my voice is hoarse. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Cool. Hello! Oh, it's Sayori. Sayori! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Really? Look out and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Should have more awareness. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Wow, my character is really weird. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. So Sayori spaces out a lot? Okay. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... What's that face? No what? Well, you can come to my club. Oh. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Oh man. Meanie. It's funny. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Of course she is. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. Oh. Maybe I should move to the other room. Then maybe I can not worry so much about waking people up. Hold on. I'm gonna do that really quick. So I'm gonna hold it here, just, I guess, listen to the music for a moment. Oh man, that song is not gonna get annoying eventually. Okay, I'm back. Since she inherited the title vice president, right? That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Wow. The books aren't bad. Come on, dude. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much, anyway? Well, because she wants to be social. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Oh. Well, I'll help her out and, I don't know, looks are nice. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Nah, she's masquerading. Underneath that clueless exterior, she's a genius. Let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori through the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Music change. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Canadians. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Girl 1. Sayori always says nice things about you. Okay, 2 girls. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Oren. What a nice surprise. Do I know you? Welcome to the club. Why is your name Girl 3? Do I know you? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Of course. My character's a horn dog, isn't he? What are you looking at? You're gonna say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Okay, so her name's Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. This game has been everywhere. I haven't really paid any attention to it. Maybe I made a mistake. If it gets better. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. She looks really sour. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Ooh. Don't say things like that. Okay, so she's timid. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Voice is a little low compared to the game music. Is it? Let me see. Let's see if I can fix that. OBS all over the screen. Oh, we'll just have it in the corner right there. Guys, look. Streamception. Yeah, it does seem like it's a lot louder. How is that? I wish I could fix the mic. Okay, how's it now? A little bit better? I can probably turn it down a little bit more. Wait, that's a little bit too much. Let's see. I'll try that. How's that? Also, you best be using different voices. I'm so bad at different voices and my voice is hoarse. What do I use for each of them? I'm still kind of sick. I think I've got a second wind going. Ugh. I don't know. Sayori seems, I don't know, jumpy? That's not a good word for it. Ah! No, that's not gonna work. I don't know, Asian, I don't have any good voices for these characters. Sounds a bit better. Well, at least the audio's better. I wish I had voice actors so I could just go, hey guys, say this line. No worries. Okay, great. Now to continue the stupidly non-voiced dialogue, because sick. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. Oh, you can hit space. That's so much nicer. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Oh, that's Monica. Okay. Hello, Monica. That's right. It's great to see. Also, the game seems a bit cut off towards Yuri. Is it really? Hold on. I'm just gonna check the OBS real quick. Okay, send. Oh, I guess it is. That's really weird. Why is it doing that? I'm just gonna mess with monitor settings for a second. Hold on. Oh my god. I didn't even realize. Music's good. Monitor. Just capture monitor, please. Okay, let's see if that fixed it. Nope. Of course not. Vision, don't spoil anything. He knows nothing, it'll be fabulous. That's not suspicious at all. Oh, that wasn't the music change. Why is this being like this? Maybe it's a setting, hold on. Properties. Can I just have it capture the monitor? Point filtering, no, I don't care about that. Whoops. Why is that still not capturing the whole thing? It's really weird. Sorry, stream difficulties, of course, because everything has to go wrong. Resolution 1600 by 900. Yeah, so that should be what the video is set to. It is. Set. Oh, it was coming through muted. Sorry, I've been reading it the whole time. Sorry. Ugh. Can I skip back? Guess not. Okay, well. Apologies. I hit the OBS setting by accident, I guess. Still feeling awkward. I take a seat next to Sayori after I failed and muted everything. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! I don't know how to make that sound. Ooh-oh. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Neither did I, but I just got here. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Oh. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Uh-oh. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Better give her a positive review. She waiting for me to take a bite? Finally, bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Aside here, I actually eat the icing first, even though I hate icing, which is really weird. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yeah, it's an anime trope. Made them for you or anything? Thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. No, you, dummy. Alright. I read that wrong. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. I don't know, it made sense. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Tea and cupcakes. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom. That's a little weird. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes. I guess. No, be full force, man. Tea's great. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh, really? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Should make it a pastime. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Okay, come up with a why. I really like reading. It's a pretty easy one. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I don't know, you kind of folded really easily. She only mentioned it like 4 times. I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Okay. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? So many waifus? Yeah, that's 4. Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, and Sayori. That's it. How did I forget the first one the most? It's weird. How come you decided to start your own club? It's a great question. You'd probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Or staged a hostile takeover. Get the fucking... They have Star Wars clubs. Is that a thing? Hostile takeover of the Star Wars club? That would be ironic. You probably... weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ooh, debate club. Gross. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Yep. There's like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. So you don't prepare for events? I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And maybe she doesn't like arguing. If it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. That's cool. Monica is a really great leader. I can see because you're almost holding her hand behind the text box. Yuri also nods in agreement. Why does Yuri always have her hands behind her back? I guess it's just the way they drew her. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Oh, I should stop here. Well, not stop, but like say, at the very beginning there was a warning saying that this game may not be suitable for those, I think, with depression, or that kind of thing. Which kind of gives a hint what it's about, I think, but, yeah. If anyone who is lurking, which I don't know because I'm not really checking the amount of people on stream, if anyone's lurking and has problems with depression and stuff, out you go. May Yuri got hands? She doesn't have hands? Is that what that says? Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new.
Okay, that's true. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Well, give them a good book. If you give them like one of those awesome books, they're like picture books and everything, for even those who don't like to read, you have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I actually like picture books a lot because they're way faster reads. Sorry, yeah, got no hands. No hands. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. Yuri, you need to, like, fix your arms. Bring back the hands. You know it. Oh, that was pretty... You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Oh man. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. That's true. Also, they all have completely different looks and I think eyes? Suri, open your eyes. I need to check if you have the same eye color as someone. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted about the idea of a new member joining. So pink, purple, green, and whatever Sayori has. I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Think they all have different titties too? Oh, I guess so. I wasn't really paying attention. So Oren, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. No, dude, delve straight into fantasy. Or something like that. Manga? Oh, really? Quietly muttered to myself, half joking. Oh, right, he likes anime. That makes sense. Isn't Monica like... or manga... Oh, I said Monica. Isn't manga like wordless anime? In book form, usually? Or does it have words? I don't remember. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. So she likes manga? Not much of a reader, I guess. Oh, come on! Well, okay, if that just kind of confirms that they're mostly picture books. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Aw. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger, so she needs to think. Are Japanese comics. Okay, so they're just the equivalent to comics. Gotcha. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Ooh, the level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. That sounds cool. And telling good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I'd agree. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading, so she's like very sophisticated and likes fantasy stuff. Is she gonna be like the dark themed one? She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. That's good. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Deep psychological elements. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Okay, wait, what? That seems like foreshadowing. That's such a deliberate line. Okay, sorry. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, she's a horror book reader. I've read a horror book, that's what he said. I have desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Oh boy. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. That's cool. I like that. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Uh-oh. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Don't do it! Give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Oh my god, that face. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Well, there's a literature club. No. Oh, well, okay then. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Why not? Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Oh. Saying that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Huh. Interesting concept. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oh. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Is this game going to be we're all reading poems? And it just like gets really depressing? I guess it's the same for Yuri. And you stop asking questions, just play the game. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. I kinda do too now. We'll sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea. Everyone... what? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Oh, so we are, okay. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Okay? That's cool. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more confident with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Oren? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Don't you dare say I'm not part of this club. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I just assume you're thinking out loud. Okay. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I'll try to just say everything I'm thinking out loud, although usually my mind is really blank while I'm doing something. I never said I would join this club. Oh, you douche. Sure, it may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Dude, you're already invested. Like, you've already made observations and interacted with them. Obviously, you are interested in this club. So, other clubs to look at, and, lose my train of thought. Oh, wow. It's really creepy to have them all staring at you. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Yuri's face doesn't look particularly sad or disappointed. Natsuki looks angry. Uh-oh. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Oh, there we go. Humph. Oren. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. McDouche confirmed. Yep. Main character is a douche. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Can't say no to those waifus? Impossible. Hey Torian, how are you today? Oh wait, I'm not logged in, so I can't type anything in the chat. Assume there's a hug there. Wait, I missed that line. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Honestly, Oren, there's sometimes in the game, I'm like, can you not? Can you not what? Like they're doing something? Right. Okay, I've decided then. How's your day, Torian? Join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up, and then they burn into me with their laser vision. Yes, I'm so happy. That was so lame. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. Like your horror books. You really just came for the cupcakes? I would be super pissed. I believe it. You look angry all the time. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. I just got out of work an hour ago. You didn't notify me. Yeah, I know. But the phone that I usually use has to charge right now, so I can't use it. Because if I do, it'll lose its charge for some reason. It's really dumb. Old phone. Oh, I didn't send you a message either. Wow. I'm just really bad. sorry, Dorian. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Yay! We didn't start that long ago, did we? I don't know, because there's no timer below the stream for me for some reason. It's kind of annoying, actually. Anyways, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once. Oren, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh boy. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? No. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Dude, you're just that placeholder douche guy who, like, is interested in the girls and is supposed to go and woo them all. Right? That's his role? I'm gonna assume that is. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Oren, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Okay, sure. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. I always thought this was a little bit strange. I would have people come up and like people that I talked to at school occasionally. I was very quiet, but when I did interact with people, I got asked to walk with them home a few times. Because I always thought it was a little weird. Anyways, sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, who we've known for a while apparently. Natsuki, who likes manga, cute things, and is angry a lot. Yuri, who likes... Oh, purple. Horror stuff. Game volume is a little loud. I'll turn it down a little bit more. How's that? And of course, Monica. So, Sayori's really upbeat, it seems like. Natsuki likes cute things. Yuri likes horror novels. And Monica, I don't remember. I think Monica is just supposed to be like the club leader. Better? Good. Great. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Oh, so it's that kind of game. You choose one of them. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, you actually get to... Oh, pick words you think. Okay, I see. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem most. Monica's not an option. Huh, okay. Why not? Well, okay. So, Sayori's really happy-go-lucky. She likes cute things, Natsuki, and she likes horror things. She's like the NPC that guides you. Aw. Okay. She seems level-headed. Are the dateable options. Okay, I guess. I don't know. These three seem like they're really big extremes, and Monica just seems like an actual person, almost. I mean, not really, but I guess kind of. My favorite at first, too, I was like, give me Monica. I don't know, I just found it weird. Anyways. Natsuki shares the character's interest in manga, doesn't she? She would be a good option, I guess. Plus, the other two already semi-like the character. So here's my second fave, though, because of her poem, you'll see. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Sayori is a bit cut off on screen. Is she? My life. Yeah, she is. Why is it doing that? Yeah, OBS shows her as cut off too, and I don't know why. I wish it wasn't doing this. There was a setting that I remember. Like, there's a default thing. Let me see if I can fix it. I'm just really quickly going through the settings. Properties. Can you show the whole screen, please? Invert cursor on click, anti-cheat, compatibility hooking. No, I just want it to fucking refresh. Okay. I don't know why it's not. Can I like squeeze it a little bit so that it fits everything in? Maybe? Oh, that did it. Okay. Okay, I fixed it. We're good. I think. Does that look better? Let me know. How's that? OBS is a little bit finicky with me for some reason. Is that better? I'm staring at chat. As for these three, friend Torian is putting in that advertising work for you. Oh, is he? Torian's great. Oh. Well, this isn't usually the game I play, but Nature Lover said it would be good, so I'm also kind of sick, so I can't do voices, which kind of makes this a lot worse, but oh well. She was impatient and wanted it done now. Right, so back to the task at hand. I'm going to look at the playback really quick to make sure this is okay. Twitch says, yeah, it's almost. It's still kind of cut off. Why is it like that? Can I fix it a little bit more? I guess that works. For some reason it's cutting off the edge of the screen, so I got nothing. I'm gonna leave it like that, and hopefully that's enough. I'm sorry guys. The like very edge of the screen is stuck off. So, yeah. I guess we're stuck with that. Okay, so task at hand. I like Sayori, but she's too happy and sunshiny. I feel like the main character would be an asshole to her. Natsuki is kind of a jerk back, so I feel like they would kind of mesh well. They share an interest in manga. Apparently the main character doesn't read much, so he'd probably just kind of, I don't know. He'd kind of be like a dead weight to Yuri, I feel like. So I'll go with Natsuki. So what does she like? She likes cute things. Sugar? Okay. Cheeks? Yeah, okay. She just likes cute things. Fancy. Forced him to play it, I was like, Orin, please, I beg you. What happened? I missed it? Oh, Sir Blitz said that you were doing the advertising work. Smile. Vivid, brief, vertigo, melancholy, lipstick, uncanny, spinning. Spinning. Okay, that counts. Kitty, that's pretty obvious. Hop. Summer tears forgive. Empty, judgment, strawberry memories. Hop. Okay. Parfait. Parfait. Amazing, romance, dead, vacation, fickle, bubbles. Bubbles. Death, anger, happiness, fancy. Every time you're on. Oh. Well, good job, Torian. You're the most active mod by far. Don't tell everybody else, but you're my favorite right now. You're the one that interacts the most, though. Peace, ocean, fluffy. That's a happy-go-lucky one. Mouse, or not happy-go-lucky, a cute one. Mouse, eternity, playground. Is mouse one? Special existence, electricity, massacre. Wow. Hey, I'm offended. I'm talking about my mods, you know. Calm yourself. Calm yourself. You're not a mod. Oh man, just digging myself a hole. Gotta ruin everything. That's something you should never do in a relationship, is tell someone who is. How they all rank. There we go. Level me up. Can't do that. I'm not logged in, and I can't from this computer. Torian will punch you. Oh man, so rude. Okay, back to game. Mouse is cute, right? Okay, yeah. Bliss, lollipop, ribbon, termination, together, inferno, bunny friends, puppy extraordinary. Can I do history? Oh, it just shows you the dialogue. I was curious what the last words were because I thought I saw suicide as one of the options. I was curious who that lined up with. That's some foreshadowing too, I feel like. Lollipop. Disaster, games, wrath, depression. Depression? Peaceful, extreme, vivacious, sunny, fireworks, blanket. I'm getting weird vibes from these words. Wrath sounds like Natsuki, right? Nope. Nope. Only cute things. Cage, cute, boop. Well, cute. There you go. It's probably the easiest one. Sweet, lust, horror, secretive, email. Email. Comfort, disarray, aura, fester, misery. Wow. Sweet, right? Nope, that's Sayori. Swimsuit, passion, hope, pleasure, whisper, sing, dark, shame, time, anime. Anime. Yeah, there we go. Intellectual, contamination, rose, sunset, climax, essence, pure, unending, fireflies, excitement. Excitement is Sayori. Fireflies. I don't know. I'm gonna stray away from that one. Climax, rose, sunset. Is rose? Nope. Shiny, milk, broken, tragedy, wonderful, flea, lazy, desire, unrestrained, vibrant. Wow, these get way harder. Shiny. There we go. Sensation, nibble. Nibble. Okay. Let's just choose the ones that are the simplest. Jump, dazzle, grief, clouds, cry, agonizing, vanilla, portrait, pink, pout. Pout. Okay. There you go. I went Natsuki route my first playthrough too. Okay. Sticky, alone, imagination, family, hurt, pain, destiny, scars, landscape, dance. Oh. Okay, I see. Because Yuri likes horror, so all of like really negative or sophisticated answers are Yuri's. I see. So suicide would have gone for Yuri. Okay. I guess. Maybe. Unless the depression really was foreshadowing. Sticky, alone, imagination, family, hurt, pain, destiny, scars, landscape, dance. Dance? Nope. Silly. Okay, well, I also got some Sayori, so maybe Sayori. Hi again, Oren. Hi, Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. A little strange? I guess it is, because you're a douche. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. Oh, that's nice. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Nah, man. Then you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Fast learner. Lol, we'll see what happens. Okay, well. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Yeah, she's really aggressive. Sure, he told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Well, we've been found out. And last year, too. Oh, man. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. Kind of. Isn't that what clubs are? But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. So are clubs like... I've never been a part of a club. I always, like, steered clear. Are clubs like places where you hang out with people? That's what I always thought it was. Like, you go and find people of a common interest and, like, do simple activities and stuff. Well, whatever. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Can we read some of that? Is that a part mechanic? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Oh boy. I made that mistake earlier. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Well, if they're comics, they are literature. Because comics have words in them. Technically, literature mostly is ascribed to books and writing. Don't worry, guys. Oren always gives it his best so long as he's having fun. As long as he's having fun. Whatever. Same difference. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Oh, wow. Like cooking, cleaning my room? Oh, boy. The main character's more productive than I am, though. Oh, dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. Ah. Why did you pick Natsuki, if I can ask? I said so earlier. It's because, I feel like Sayori's too, bubbly and bouncy. Like, I like her personality, but I feel like the main character would be a real asshole to her. Natsuki is kind of already on the fence. Like, she's really aggressive, or seems like it, so she'll give him a hard time if he's an asshole. And Yuri is really, like, deep and complex, but I feel like the main character would be a dead weight for her. Like, she's deep and complex, the main character is just some douche who doesn't read. She's, like, really into novels, the main character already expressed he has interest in manga, and Natsuki does too. So I thought they kind of matched up in that circumstance. And their personalities are kind of similar. Because, like, she's really aggressive. Although I assume it's like a tsundere trait, where she's, like, really aggressive because she likes him. But regardless, like, she gives him a hard time and he seems like an asshole. So I feel like she's the one that will make him the least assholish to everyone, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm trying to, like, curb the main character's actions a little bit. And I would have chosen Monica because she seems like the most level-headed kind of real character. But I don't know. She wasn't an option, so just went with Natsuki because she fit the most. And you almost set your house on fire once. Whoa! That's so. Also, your nose disappeared. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Oren can become good friends too. Yeah, there you go. I'll be good friends. Sayori. Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Why do you have to make it weird? It's because of the way that you two are acting that it's weird. Come on, guys. Oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Did she? Wait, Sayori. Oh shit. Me? What? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Uh-oh. What is it? Never mind. Oh, well. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Oh man. Everyone just feels bad now. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation? Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Ooh, my OCD really had a hard time with the fact that that ended in a period and not a comma. Oh man. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. Oh, I was saying yeah too. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Cool. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. Oh, that's nice. Yuri already got us a book. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Oh. Okay. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't know if it's... Well, maybe it's accidental. She seems very timid, that's why. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Alright. Look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. So it is a hangout. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Oh. So she, like, is really nervous and likes books more than people. That makes sense. So I'm thinking of getting an iPad Pro tomorrow. That might be good. Is it going to be useful to you? It'd be worth it if you, like, can get regular use out of it. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I'm curious, would I have gone to talk to Natsuki, or the main character, would he have gone to talk to Natsuki if I had chosen someone else as a poem? Like, I made the poem for somebody else? Kind of curious. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Oh right, she keeps manga in the classroom. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. I watch Twitch and make music and stream minorly. Making music sounds awesome. Streaming, I would like to take part in. but I don't watch streams as often anymore. Really anything. I really just listen to music, which is really weird. I used to watch a lot of things. Anyways, besides a bunch of books and boxes, manga. You read manga, right? Yep. That's why I said you were a good option, because we share an interest. Sometimes, manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Dude, it's pretty obvious that she likes it. How did you know, anyway? Oh, that's a good point. I heard you bring it up at some point. Wait. No, you didn't. Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, you did, because I said it to Yuri? Main character said it to Yuri? Well, that was a weird meta moment for a second. What? Besides, it's kind of written on your face. That was weird. Oh, right-clicking toggles the UI. That's weird. What is that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Oh. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume into the middle of the rest. Oh. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Yeah, no kidding. Whenever I see like one thing out of place, oh my god. It's like I'm gonna die. I know that feel. Yep. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? Oh, so she would have liked Parfait. Okay. Series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it right through the glass on that door. Oh boy. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. Well, you did. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Lauren. That is a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. So is that a hint that every girl is actually really different? So Natsuki actually doesn't like cute things and has, like, more going on with her? And maybe Yuri actually is, like, really simple inside? Something like that? And maybe Sayori is not as sunshiny as she appears? In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. Oh, we're reading manga. Shoves the book right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. Read that sentence in the wrong order. It's exceedingly mo. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna pretend I know what that means. Don't just stand there. Berry of the day. Mysel berry, which raises the accuracy of one move when HP falls below 25%. Twitter, or quit being lazy and make your own Twitter. Oh, that's funny. Synzipalum dulcificum is a plant known for its berry that, when eaten, causes sour foods such as lemon and lime subsequently consumed to taste sweet. Whoa. It messes with your taste buds? That's cool. That's a cool berry. Mysel berry. I'll look that up later and, like, check that out. Because if you can change acids to become sweet, that would be cool. Common names for the species and its berry include miracle fruit, miracle berry, miraculous berry, sweet berry, and in West Africa, where the species originates, Agbayan, Tami, Asa, and Ledidi. Cool. Quit being lazy and make your own Twitter. I will. I guess I could probably do that tonight after the stream. Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. Well, we're out of the closet. She pats on the ground. I did not read the end of that sentence. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Okay. What's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Oh right, there's only one manga thing. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Oh, sorry. Didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her, either. Calm your tits, dude. I don't think it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. Only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. Don't acknowledge her. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. I'm like that with things that I do. I don't usually play them again, or like, watch things again, or read them again. I read them once and that's it. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Not really, dude. Lady. Natsuki. I'm talking to you instead. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? It's going to be plot? Well, obviously. Think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. Besides, it's still entertaining. This seems like foreshadowing too. Like this is the part where you're getting to know people, and then afterwards, something's gonna happen. Right? Yeah. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Yep. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's what really makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Well, nice that you're paying her compliments. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Oh my god. Oh, it's so lame. Good save. Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. It's just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. So she likes baking? Since you enjoy baking too, right? Yeah, because she made the cupcakes. Full power. That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Well, maybe you got the idea from the manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? I haven't read a lot of manga, so I think I've kind of missed what that's supposed to imply. Wow, you look really young. Maybe this was a bad choice. Read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. I hope this doesn't get raunchy. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? Nature, Gina, where are you? You need to tell me if this gets raunchy. If it does, not sure I'm interested. You sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. No, there's no sex. Okay, cool. Well, I'm fine with that. I promise. Alright, I'll take your word for it. If you say so. It is fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? What? You don't? That's not... Well, I don't really know. Oh, she doesn't have any friends. Well, she has Yuri, doesn't she? And Monica and Sayori? Are you sure you're manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah. Sorry. If I could ever get my friends to read this. So she does have friends. She just is embarrassed of manga. I just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up with them without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Oh, so they're really judgmental. Great. I just want to punch them in the face. Oh man. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. Don't call Sayori a loser, you asshole. It's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. So your dad... So your dad wants you to be grown up and hates that you enjoy cute things. Or maybe you enjoy cute things as a sign of resistance to your dad. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. That's a good point. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, what's that? Wikipedia? What the fuck is that? What a weird image. Alternative names, you know, yeah. Made by Giovanni Antonio Bazzi. Wow, rude. That angel is just staring. Didn't post as a link. Oh man, that was funny. Alright, geez, that's enough. You gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. I'm not gonna remember these names. It's too many. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Okay. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. Saint Sebastian. Click. I'm gonna be clicking everything. I should not be clicking chat links. Oh, he's a Christian saint and martyr. I hate saints. Such bullshit. According to traditional belief, he was killed during the Roman Emperor Diocletian's persecution of Christians. He's commonly depicted in art and literature tied to a poster tree and shot with arrows. Oh, okay, that explains the image. He was, according to legend, rescued and healed by Irene of Rome. Oh. He was clubbed to death because he went to warn Diocletian of his sins. Okay. That's bizarre. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. Oh, she's bossy. I didn't really get that. Well, I guess I kinda did. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Fact of the day? All that? That was a lot of facts. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Oh, Monica's doing something now. Y'all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Yeah, we were reading. Sorry, I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Whole foot. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. Third of a meter so far. You're just giving it back? Do you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Dude, you watch anime all day. This should be right up your alley. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so you can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Oh, wow. By tomorrow? Only got partway through the volume so far. Might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Dude, just fucking... whatever. I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. I mean, if you don't like it, tell her that. So, Torian has updated the run command. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Just a poem. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poems to first? I feel like maybe Monica? I haven't really talked to her that much, actually. I'll start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed pretty eager to read my poem, and I wanted her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Oren. Having a good time so far? Yeah. I'd say so. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like activities or things we can do better, how about manga reading every day? I'm already doing that with Natsuki. Though I guess Yuri might not enjoy that. Maybe you wouldn't. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Dude, grow a backbone. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Okay. Anyway, want to share your poem with me. Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's a sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Twitch.tv/Ninja7. Yeah, it came out. Oh, it's because it's including the parenthesis. Can you put a bunch of spaces? Will that fix it? I don't know. I hand Monica my poem. I like it. We're good. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh geez. I don't know. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Can you write things for Monica? Like, I know it doesn't display it, but what if you get, like, as close to a middle ground as possible? Or maybe there's, like, a hidden option which is for Monica somewhere? And maybe she's, like, off-screen or something? I don't know. Nope, you can't? Okay. But she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. All options are Sayori, Yuri, or Natsuki. Oh well. Rip. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? I have. Shel Silverstein is interesting. He has good poems and stuff. Eh? Maybe a long time ago. Sweet. I did it! Good job, Torian. Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. Wow. That's right. Yeah, they are. You might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, those are not written for kids. They're pretty dark. They can express views of the world that would apply to anybody, or at least the ones I read were pretty dark. I see. They're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. It might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. That sounds cool. Trying to say in a few words, like, the idea, but without saying it directly. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. That's kind of interesting. It seems like the main character and Monica are kind of like trying to get the player to do something else. Because of the try new things bit. It seems like they're both not interested in continuing. Which is really weird. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, you want to read my poem now? Yeah! Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, it's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. Peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas are scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Wait, what? Hole in wall. Trying to get the point of the poem. So she... Okay. Let me see. See the direction the spackle protrudes. That's almost really good. What is? The poem? No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. It's really cool. I like that poem. I think it's interesting. Already scorched with the permanent copy of meaningless image. So she saw something. What is this? So she... I'm trying to like figure out the poem. It feels like she saw something that she feels like she shouldn't have. Like... I guess she... What is that word? It's an E word. This poem made me want to pick Monica. I was upset she's not an option. It seems like she learned something she thought she shouldn't have. And when she found it... Think of metaphors? I think maybe metaphor. I'm trying to like... It's like a eureka moment. I was looking for an E word. E-E-E-N... Epiphany, that's it. So she was looking at something, or she was like thinking about something when she was alone, and she realized something and then had an epiphany about it, and then was scared. This part is a little bit weird. I realize now I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. She's talking about an emptiness in herself or others. Maybe. So she feels like maybe she's putting on a face and she's actually very different. Maybe think she was kidnapped and held captive. Maybe. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. A hole of infinite choices. I feel like she realized that she's putting on an act for someone, or that she wasn't like actually being herself, and that whatever that realization was, she felt like the act was whatchamacallit. She felt like the act was not her, I guess. What am I trying to say? Like she realized that it was all an act and she didn't want to be that, so she realized that she was looking in and the actual her was behind the... Or not looking in, looking out, and the actual her was like buried beneath this facade. And he on the other side was looking in. I don't know who the he could be. Maybe the main character? Or maybe it's an abstract he, like someone she was talking to was the one who was like looking at her and understood that she's different. I feel like that's the meaning of the poem. Thought it was her dad? Maybe. That could work. I haven't had any mention of her dad though, so I don't know. So what do you think? That's a really good poem. Could be he. That she was kidnapped as a child but doesn't remember much and can't escape. Oh, that's a little bit creepy. That's a much more dark version than what I was thinking, Juna. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. No? That was pretty straightforward poetry, I thought. I mean, it's not directly rhyming, I guess. Oh wait, I didn't read that last line. Sorry I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I like that kind of style. It's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I thought that was a really good poem. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. As you could say, I had some kind of epiphany. Oh, I used that word. Epiphany recently. What was it about? Been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. I guess. That'd be the type of thing that would be interesting to talk about, though. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's a really good analogy? Yeah, that's my advice for today. It's good advice. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Ooh. I feel like Sayori and Natsuki would like this kind of poem. Yuri might not. Well, I'll go with Natsuki first. Oh, whoops. Why does it keep doing that? I hate that right click fucking removes it. Writing myself, that was very deep wisdom. Yeah. Oh, that was interesting. Okay, let's get started with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What's the point of sharing in the first place? What the heck? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. That's a good point. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Dude, don't tell her that. I was just gonna feel even more awkward. Like Monica said. It would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. Oh. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. I see. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. I don't know if anyone noticed it, but the bottom of the lines, sometimes tall letters from the next line, the like glow around them, the black glow, shows up at the time that the top line is there. So this is just a random, like, I guess game thing that I've noticed. But the it feels like instead of actually just putting text on the screen, what it's doing is putting an image on the screen and showing you portions over time. So it's not like typing out letters, it's just revealing a set image. And there are like 3 lines for the image to be on. Anyways, that was just a random video game thing I noticed. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Oh boy. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go around announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Oh, I already told you that. Whoops. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Nah man, she's just embarrassed. Can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In that case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Huh. That's actually really good. Climb, leap, race, seek, run, fly, and try, but that's about it. Huh. So... Okay. So she sees... I'm spending way too much time reading these, like, trying to figure out these poems when they're about to tell me anyways. Yeah, the simplicity. Yeah. Also, the music is, like, really weird. I like the flute, though. Monkeys can climb, crickets... Yeah, I guess it's just an expression that when you see a lot of things that can do a bunch of stuff, it's really disheartening. So like she feels like, yeah, people can try, but that's about it. Yep. Also, for some reason, that last line like seems so out of place that it really hits home. I feel like she, whatchamacallit. Basically what I got from it is people are shitters. I feel like it's more, when you're around all these great things, it's really intimidating. And so you feel like you don't really do anything amazing because everyone else seems to be doing amazing things to you. Because like climb, leap, race, seek, run, fly, but all we have is try. Yeah, she feels inferior. Maybe. I don't know if it's specifically about like people, but maybe. I feel like the like using the word people is just supposed to like relate it to the person, like to a person. Not I can try? Yeah, but all of them were kind of vague. I don't know. Let's have her explain it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Oh, it was good. I like it. First time me and the character actually agree on something. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated stuff. I actually kind of hate really sophisticated writing where there's just so many words that you're like trying to puzzle out what the main idea is because all the words are so specific. People don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Yeah, right? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. Like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things, yeah, there we go, can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, okay, I get it. You'd hate my poetry? I guess specifically, I hate poetry where I get lost in it. Like, if it follows a common theme, or it, like, has a bunch of observations about things, that's fine. But when it's, like, just trying to be sophisticated for the sake of being sophisticated, it kind of gets annoying a little bit. Not so much that I hate complex writing as a whole, because otherwise, why would we have so many descriptive words in our language? Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. Oh, that's why it was significant. I see. That's why that line stood out. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Yeah, so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Oh boy. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay. Who should I show my poem to next? We could do Yuri and get, like, the hard part out of it. Or we could save that for last. I feel like Yuri's not going to like it at all. Maybe Sayori? I kind of want to save Sayori for last, though, because I feel like she would like it. I'm going to end on a high note. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Uh-oh. That's not a good way to start. Yeah. Why'd you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it, though. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Oh. Couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Yeah, probably. Text while incoming. Hey guys. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, because all the Nightbot things happen at the same time, don't they? It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Oh. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Oh. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and then they form-fit the two together. Well, if I could read my poem, I would understand where I went wrong. But I can't. It's just an abstract concept due to game mechanics. Anyways. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem, like the one I wrote. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Wow. Biased? How? So they butt heads a lot, because Natsuki likes simple poems, and well, Yuri hasn't expressed any distaste so far. She just told me that my writing style was a little bit weird, because I was trying to make it extremely deliberate. So I should have just like gone with the flow instead of writing however the character wrote. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Well, at least she's restrained. I like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Probably all three. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't that supposed to be a literature club? Yeah, there you go. Ooh, script. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Whoa, that is a really big... Yeah, the berry of the day is really big today. It must be the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street life to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. Oh, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Ooh. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. I see. I was talking about my poem? Oh, gotcha. I took it as Nightbot because I know he spams all at once, and I don't know why. I could try to vary up the timings, but it wouldn't help. I just wish he would do it at different, if I could like set, oh, you should do this at this point, etc., etc. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. Okay. So, she gets really fixated on the past. This indicates she's psychic? It could. I think it also kind of means breathing air of the present but living in the past. I think that's metaphorical, though, because she expresses that she likes, like, really deep, complex words. Yeah. Well, I guess. But I think it more means that she, like, gets really fixated on the past, and so when the present happens, which might explain why she, like, stutters a lot and, like, is very timid, she's not ready for it because she's busy thinking about something else. So she tries to, like, really quickly build herself up in the moment, but it falls flat because she's focusing on something else. And because she's timid, she has a harder time adapting to change. I feel like those are kind of the points of it. Where was... Okay. Oh, Ghost Under the Light is the title. The light flickers, I flicker back. So I feel like that means when she can't, when she loses touch with the past, she feels, whatchamacallit. She feels like she lost, I guess, something really important. So when she, I guess, forgets something or loses something that's important to her from the past, it, like, gets to her. and messes her up. Thorin stopped the stream and stroked my ego by reading my poem. Oh boy. Poem? Is everyone just going to do poetry now? Poetry stream? If you want to put it into chat, I'll read it. Or something else, I guess, if you're embarrassed. No? Oh wait, I can't. You put it into the whatchamacallit. Into the PMs, didn't you? Oh man, I can't read it. I'm sorry, Torian. I can't read anything in the PMs right now. I'll read it later, I guess. Because I can't read anything on this computer. Anyways. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. No, it's script, man. It's great. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Yeah, there you go. It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I spend that much time on all poems. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. I like script. Yeah, that's a relief. Did you guys know that I naturally write in script? I actually have a harder time writing in print than I do in script. Or like cursive, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's not actually script, it's cursive, but I write in cursive better than I do in print. Which is why, like, signing my name in print or answering test questions was harder, because I had to, like, control myself and not write in cursive. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. I hate writing in print. Okay. Yeah. I never do, yep. Same thing. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Oh boy, they get longer. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. I wrote a poem a little while ago. I don't know why. I just was in a poetry mood, I guess. And so I wrote one that had absolutely nothing to do with anything, and kind of like gave it a main idea and then stuck with that. And it came out as something. I showed it to Nature Lover, actually. She might still have it. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Oh boy. Share your poem? Is it in the Skype chat? Maybe she has it in the Skype chat. I don't know. I don't have it. Because I don't remember if I read it or if I wrote it in the Skype chat. Whatever the case, I know I don't have it, but if she does, we can put it into the stream chat. What is that? I never understood that. Do people actually laugh hoo-hoo? Is that a thing? Maybe it is. Shouldn't judge. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Yeah, it seems like it would be about her, right? Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Yeah, there you go. So I feel like she has a hard time adapting to change or something like that. You usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Yeah, no kidding. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Oh yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh boy. Well, she took that way better. I thought she was gonna, like, hate it because it was really simple or something. Characters feel a lot more dynamic than I expected. This is a good poem, Warren. Are you sure it's your first time? Yeah. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be good at writing poems in his spare time? Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? There we go. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Wow, douche, come on. Should have named him Douche. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Owen. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? The main character is. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Well, I hope so. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. I keep stopping. We've been like doing this for 2 hours and haven't gotten anywhere. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Those last lines are a little bit out of place. Not that I want breakfast. I understand why that's there. It's funny. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. Maybe it's the music. Music seems a lot more solemn than I thought. Huh. So, if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. That feels like something really almost sad. Or like lacking motivation, I guess. I don't know why. I blame the music. The rest of the poem is very, like, really happy. It seems like she likes, the light of the sun and stuff. Okay. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? I didn't spend as much time on that one because there wasn't really... everything seemed really straightforward, and I couldn't, like, get extra meaning out of it. Other than those last few lines, they seemed a little bit weird. No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Oh my god, I did it again. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Yeah, dude, stop being a douche. Still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nicer. How should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Really? Yeah, I guess it does. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Whew. Guess it's everyone. I glance around the room. This is a little more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. God, I love her, Sayori. You know, just being nice is knowing my poems can stand up to theirs. Love ya. Sayori's really... I don't know. She seems like the group glue, if that makes sense. The one holding everybody together. Even if they're just nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Because Yuri and Natsuki seem like they would butt heads often, right? Is that a thing? Maybe not. Because she took the simple poem well. I feel like Natsuki might just butt heads with everybody. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Ooh. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Oh dear. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss symbolism or something? Oh no. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Oh. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice? Yeah, that's what I was expecting. to say. Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Oh no. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. No, don't lead off with that, Yuri. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Well, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Orin did too. It's true. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Aw, man. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Orin liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Great. The music. It's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. We're just jealous that Orin appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I'd deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Okay, I know Natsuki's being a little bit of an asshole, but that's kind of a little rude. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Orin started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... Yeah, Monica. It doesn't involve you. Oh, wow. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing here. Orin, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Natsuki, come on. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Well, I kinda agree with that. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. I'm not sure I agree with that fully. Help me explain that to her, Orin. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. That's what I said earlier. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Orin? Well? Oh shit. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Yuri has a good point, Natsuki also has a good point, and if I go Sayori, nobody really thinks anything. And I feel like if I say, help me Sayori, which I don't think I'm going to, I think that's just the joke answer, like, oh, help me Sayori, but actually it's going to be something else. I feel like I'll end up blaming Sayori or something. Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe she'll just save my ass. Well, okay. I feel like if I say anything negative towards Yuri, she will internalize it, and it will be a lasting problem. But the same thing will happen with Natsuki, except Natsuki is not going to open up if I don't side with her. She'll be, like, really mad at me. And I feel like Yuri is smart enough to get past it, I feel like. So I'm going to go with Natsuki, even though I kind of agree with Yuri more. Mostly for the grounds that I feel like Yuri will be able to bounce back, and because that's kind of the route I'm going anyways. Yuri. You're really talented. Should I answer Yuri? But Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feeling with a few words, this is a good way to put it, can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. Oh, don't be rude. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Yeah, there you go. This is what I wanted. Huh? Me? She was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. This is what I wanted him to say. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Cool. So everyone approves, kind of. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. I'm glad that it didn't, like, go, fuck you, Yuri, or, like, really, like, attack her at all. You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Oren. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Oh, that's nice. Sayori. I'll go make some tea. Oh man. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Oren. Oh man. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. We'll all relax a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Sayori. Oren, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. I feel like I made the right decision, kind of. I like Sayori, but I don't think that the douche character would be nice to her. So I don't think it would have been a good idea to go that route. And I feel like he's handling Natsuki pretty well, and he handled that situation pretty well. I don't think he'd be nice to Sayori. She's too, like, whatchamacallit. She's too yielding. Something about giving the lights is what really got to me. Giving the lights. Okay. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Is that the next one? Maybe you'll learn something. I probably choose Yuri, but I love Sayori. That's fair. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Oren, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Oh no. Of course. I promise they're both wonderful people. Yeah, they seem pretty nice. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Oren, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Sayori, you're giving me really weird vibes. Am I getting mixed signals? I feel like she doesn't... She's both a big friend, but she also doesn't want to like, have me focus on interacting with her. Does that make sense? No. Maybe I'm just thinking about it wrong. It's just really weird. I'm getting weird vibes from this character. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori hasn't still caught on the kind of situation I'm in. Just keep going? Okay. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh my god. Captain Douche. We'll just really have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. What the fuck is that? That's so rude. I know that's an internal thought, but man, come on. Why are you such a douche? Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. This guy's thirsty as fuck. I guess so. I don't know why. I'm getting really weird vibes from Sayori. Okay, whatever. Parfait is obviously Natsuki. Cute. Cheer? Nope. Oh, I'm really curious who this is. I'm so curious. Just keep playing, Orin. I am. Calm down. I want to know. Yuri. Interesting. I kind of expected that. Is that a theme of her horror books, maybe? Joy time lollipops. Cute. Anxiety, comfort, vibrant, sticky. Okay, yeah. Silly. Nope. That was her. Doki Doki. Oh, I remember this. This is heartbeat in Japanese. That would be Yuri. That's too, like, profound. To anyone else. Skirt? There you go. Fluffy. Effulgent. That's a good word. Mouse. Okay, there we go. Romance, tone, fester, tenacious, waterfall, sadness, inferno. Holy shit. A tone? All those were Yuri, it seemed like. Hop. Flower. It double clicked. Okay, I don't know what I'm at. Cheeks. Nibble. Sugar? Okay. Puppy. I don't know, it double clicked. I don't know what to do. Jumpy. Okay, we're good. I think. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Orin. Hey, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things with you, anyway. That is like an underhanded compliment. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Oh no. Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She then turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Wow. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. I don't know about that. Feeling guilty comes from within. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Oh. BRB gonna get food? Oh man, I'm so hungry all of a sudden. I was fine until they mentioned food. I wasn't listening or anything. There's just something in my book. Yuri, tell Orin to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Wow. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Wow. That was really blunt. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. Hold digger? Hold digger. What? Oh, gold. She wanted me to buy her food. I guess because she didn't have money. You were right, though. I did something bad and I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plap. Kya! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Oh, did Natsuki overhear? Ow. What was that? Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Restitution, yeah. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Yeah, I thought so. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. Sayori's innocence. I bit my tongue. Oh man. Going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki. Uh-oh. And wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Are you serious? Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori chops away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Yeah? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room anymore. Or isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard it. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. Oh boy. I got caught between a yawn, a cough, and like something else. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oh, that's rude. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me? Natsuki's the only one confident enough to say nope. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Sneeze? Maybe. Yeah, it was, because my nose itches still. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Oh boy. He's so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Oh. Never mind that. What the hell? What held you up, anyways? I thought that said what the hell. Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. Really? To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. Yeah, it seems a bit weird. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. Yeah, there you go. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Ooh. Piano is good. Piano was the first instrument that I started learning. Piano? Wasn't aware, well, not started. I'm of the mindset that I can learn basically anything in a week, but I'll lose it a week after if I don't use it at all. So that was the first one that I spent any time playing. I play by sound. I think I've already mentioned this. I was unaware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. It's just kind of started recently. That skipped on its own. I've just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us. Yeah, that'd be cool. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Wait, were those the words I used exactly? That sounds cool. I think it was. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Orin. Monica smiles sweetly. How many instruments do you play? Currently, flute. I'm not very good at it because I haven't played it in over 2 weeks. But what I have played in the past, I picked up guitar, like one of those, not like electric guitar, just like, I guess a country guitar. I don't really know what those are called. A guitar that's like big and kind of roundish. And then I played drums, and then I played clarinet, viola, violin. I wanted to play cello, but I never had one. Recorder, which is probably the simplest. Acoustic? Is that what it's called? Yeah, an acoustic guitar, I guess. And then, what else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's it. I learn extremely fast, but because of that, I also lose it very fast. So I can learn a skill quickly, but I lose it about just as quickly. The flute is extremely hard, though. God, are you a genius? No. Like I said, I can pick up basically any skill in the span of a week, but if I don't use it for a week, it's gone. So, like, I used to be extremely good at, what was it? I used to be extremely good at, I guess art is a good thing. His IQ is probably 200? No, I think it's closer to like 100 something. Something in the hundreds. I don't actually remember. I thought it was 120, but I don't remember what's low and what's high. And I haven't taken an IQ test in forever, and I'm fairly certain those tests are bullshit anyways. Anyhow, not very well, but I play. But you just do practice. 199. Okay, whatever. I used to be a drawing artist, like I would draw, using a pen and paper. I would use a pen because I didn't like to stop while drawing, so if I made a mistake, I turned it into part of the paper. 150 is genius? Wow. Really? Huh. Okay. I need to refresh myself on it. Maybe I'll take an IQ test. Orin can do anything? Not true. I'm physically weak. But anyways, so I used to draw a lot. But I remember I took a month break not drawing anything, and I tried to draw and I couldn't anymore. Like, I was basically a beginner again. That's where I noticed that if I do something, if I like take a short break, things affect me very quickly. Like, I'll lose them. So I think my mind just operates very quickly, which means that I lose things and gain things very quickly. That's all it is. It's not like, oh, I'm a genius, I can do everything. Anyhow, back to what we're doing. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. He's a robot that deletes short-term memory. Isn't it the opposite? I would have high short-term memory and bad long-term, I think. I didn't mean any pressure or something like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Oh, yeah. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I am tired, okay? Well, it is like almost 3 a.m., so yeah. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I think it was not really. You have too much chaos and atrophy in your brain? Maybe. This is actually something I described before, because I was talking about this with Nature Lover, Gina, whatever. My brain goes quiet, so it's hard to describe, but basically, when I'm doing things, I have like many trains of thoughts running all at once. Like I'm thinking about a lot of things, but when I just stop and like don't do anything, my brain just goes quiet. It's really weird. Because I've heard the concept of like chattering voices and stuff, and I have that while I'm doing things. But if I just sit somewhere, then there's nothing. One casually plans every way to take over the world. Nah. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her. But yeah, it's like, when I'm not doing anything, my brain goes silent, and it's really weird because when I think about something, it kind of feels like I have an echo almost. It's like I say something in my mind, I guess is the term, or the closest thing I can describe it with, and then it just feels empty. Like I've said something, but no real thoughts are happening there. As a result, exactly the same. Million thoughts, but if I shut down, it's empty. Yeah. Music mutes all the stuff that's happening at the same time. It helps nullify my ADD and OCD. So when there's music going on, I'm less prone to lose my attention on something. When there's no music and it's silent, I'm more prone to jump from a million things all over the place. When music has lyrics, I can't focus at all. I become even more ADD. That's ridiculous. But yeah, anyways, it looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. Oh boy. Natsuki again. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled the first volume of Parfait Girls out from a bag. Shame we don't get to read any manga. I've never read any. I should probably do that. I've thought about it, but I haven't had anywhere to start, so I just haven't. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know? I just wanted to make sure. Well, if you do, why did you act so disinterested, dude? Can you blame me for being paranoid? Nah. At work, I'll walk around in a lot of circles because I have a million things I'm planning to do clean. Oh my god, that drives me insane. If I'm on my feet, and like I'm doing something actively, yeah, same thing. I pace absent-mindedly, like when I'm not doing anything, and like I have nothing on my mind and I'm just blank, I'll start walking in a direction. And then like if I run into an obstacle, I'll turn around. So it ends up becoming pacing until like someone goes, hey, and I'm like, what? What happened? What? I wasn't operating here. I was in sleep mode. I don't give people my manga every day, you know? That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Cool. Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forgot. Oren falls asleep in 2 seconds and says he just zoned out. Maybe. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet, but that snoring says otherwise. I don't snore. I can walk for hours without noticing. I zone out a lot too. No. I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. You do snore? Yeah, whatever. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Ah, Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. Then get them myself. Oh boy. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. Think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Ah, careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Pausing this for 1 second because I just remembered. I saw a game that has been all over the internet recently called Getting Over It, and I wanted to try that. Have you tried learning languages? Yes, I'm terrible at it. Absolutely awful. I've even made my own languages, like I made up kind of code languages, I guess, where like I came up with my own words that all had equivalents to the English language and stuff, and then I like went through it and it had a different subset of operations, so like you positioned words differently just because they related differently. And then when I was done, I could speak it for a little while, and then I kind of got distracted and lost it. Getting Over It is popular, but it looks boring to me. I thought it would be interesting because it's supposed to be a rage game, and I don't get ragey. So I thought it would be interesting to like try a game where it's supposed to infuriate you when I never get infuriated. I thought it would be interesting, because I don't usually experience that at all. But if it looks boring, I'll avoid it. But Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes off the edge to the edge of the shelf. See? Cha! The box suddenly jets. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. Oh yeah, I made an alphabet based off of Tolkien's Elvish, and then made a language with it. Had hundreds of pages. Ooh. That's detailed. Good job. I didn't base it off of anything. Well, I guess I kind of based it off of English. Play it so you can know for yourself. So you know for yourself. Oh, sorry, the extra "it" kind of threw me off. I accidentally hit spacebar. So he barely catches it before it falls on the floor. The stool wobbles. No person screams and punches hole in wall. Or and sighs loudly. Well, this sucks. It's kind of accurate, actually. Ugh. Stop toggling the thing. Like a touchpad. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There. Having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. Aw, man. I don't want your help, okay? Alright. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. I focus mainly on grammatical structure in my language. Okay. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. The only word I remember from my from my language was the word avri, or avri, which meant thanks. I used it as inspiration for one of my Dungeons and Dragons things. So yeah, that's the only word I remember. There were probably a bunch of other ones, but I knew that one the most because it was the one that I used most often. Because I said thanks a lot at that time, I guess. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. Ah! It's a little dangerous, since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Ah, there we go. She looks like she's just staring off into space. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends to put it on the shelf below. What? Uh-oh. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who is it that told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. What? I can almost see up her skirt. Oh my god, dude, come on. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. When she realizes I'll be dead. Oh. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girl box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Ugh, heavy. Hey, Oren. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Eh? But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Eh? Oh, fuck. Natsuki looks like he just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki's box. What are you looking at? Oh, fuck. Oh, man. You're trying to look up my... Ah, fuck. Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. Oh. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Kya! The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. I got you. I got you. Supposed to be more inflection. Crash! The force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms, and her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. That face. Natsuki slowly comes to her senses. She's like 2 pounds. What force? Guess it's because he was off balance because he was holding the chair. Ugh. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Oh boy. Natsuki seems to realize it's not the floor beneath her. Gross, gross. Gah. Fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What are you thinking, you sicko? Are you okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Ah, shit. I did a lot with verb tenses. Too, like in romance languages. Really? Interesting. I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica? See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? You're trying to kill your club members or something. Jeez. Sorry. Oh, one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert, so I hope you're happy. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. That's a little bit weird. Oh no. My... Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. Oh. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Ah, it must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. She suddenly gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Oh dear. Natsuki, are you... No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. Ah. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Oh shit. Right, because we're in school, so there's a whole day. I keep forgetting there's more to the game in theory than is actually experienced. Natsuki sobbing again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. Ah, picked up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? You get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I always say stifles, but I guess it's stifles. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. There's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you did. Think about cheering me up. If you insist. Oh, said, not did. We sit in the same spot as last time. I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing at things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Oh, that was weird. That messed with my brain, even though that was technically a correct sentence. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. I turned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Monika, right? This is the order we've got going. Monika, Natsuki, Yuri, Sayori. Let's do that. Hi again, Orin. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright, it's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? Uh-oh. You must like her writing style. Kinda, yeah. I actually feel like I would like to write most like Natsuki, to be honest. It seems really hard. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I focus on rhyme schemes in my poems. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poem may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into the style. I guess that means you're not as much of a fan of Yuri's poems, then. I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems. That's true, but I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use a lot of complex words and symbolism, or Sayori's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? Not that it's a contest or anything. I was just curious, that's all. Anyway, you wanna read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Oh, you can't scroll down with the arrow keys? Come on, click it. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless... Load me. Okay. That's really weird. Is she... Okay. I read this. Save me, didn't really stick out until she said these. And at the end she says load me. That's computer talk. On top of that, red, green, and blue are the colors that computers use to make that light. Their primary colors in light. However, the primary colors in pigments are red, yellow, blue. So these are actually the computer, mostly, primary colors. Additionally, sine, cosine, and tangent are used to shorten a lot of mathematical expressions in coding. On top of the save me and load me things, this seems a little odd. Is she, like, working with computers? No, she doesn't express that at all. She said an endless poem of meaningless... And I guess it was supposed to be of meaningless noise, but she didn't do that to bring more attention to the final line. Is Monika... Was the thing that she was looking out of the game? Weird. Okay. Colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. That doesn't make sense, though. I don't think. Flashing, expanding, piercing. I am overthinking it. Still, though, the save me and load me things. Maybe she's programming. She, like... Is it going to be video game Inception? Like, on top of learning piano? Which I notice is the music type in the background. It's on a piano. Is she also making a game within the game? That would be amusing. This is very weird, though. Like... She's the one who seems the most real. Maybe I'm expecting it to take a turn. That wouldn't really fit the theme, I don't think, though. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with my space on the paper. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah, it's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Interesting. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Okay. Well, what am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. So, okay. That was something that I wasn't necessarily expecting. That was really meta, and and she's made comments on having an epiphany recently. Specifically about, what was the language she used? She used looking out and he is looking in. So she's a real person trapped in a video game? And the person she was seeing look in is the main character, or the fact that someone's playing the main character? And the thing that she wasn't sure about, or forget the exact words of the first poem, but the thing that she didn't, she like wasn't supposed to know was that she's in a video game. Yeah, she realizes that she's in a video game and you're playing it. Shush Torian, so it is true. Okay. No spoilers, let him keep going. That was the conclusion I reached. Because of the language she just used there, in that poem. Sine, cosine, tangent, the red, green, and blue, save me, load me, all of those point to a game. The fact that she gets meta and realizes that she's talking halfway, all of that points to it. My bad, I didn't know it was spoilers. Well, there you go. Thanks for listening. So Monica knows that she's in a game. Got it. That's interesting. That just makes it even weirder that you can't choose her as an option. Is it because she's a real person, so she can't impress her by just clicking options? Like she would see through that? Okay. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Huh? Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. Or impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Yet, Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey Oren, did you do something to Natsuki? I hope not. I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that... My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. Yeah, she's really embarrassed. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first I just thought you liked her writing style, but you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? Surprised you know her taste so well already. You're sure you're not cheating, Oren? Okay. I don't think that this line was meant to reinforce the idea, but the way that it's phrased is very meta as well. Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. See? There you go. Completely discounts it. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. I did. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Well, you don't need to answer that. It's just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course. I liked it. Ugh. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Oren wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well I think Oren is done sharing his poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyways. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Oh my god. Never mind. Ah, Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but that's not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Oren is right, Natsuki. So, okay. What if I had come to Natsuki last? Interesting. Because then we wouldn't be having this whole argument about everyone else needs to read it. Because everyone else would have read it. Okay. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's just that's not really like an, oh my god, it's meta thing. It's just I'm curious about if the turn of events would change if no one else had to read it because they already saw it. I'm just curious. It's not like she's going to like it though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Wait, what? Okay. This is really out of character for Natsuki. Maybe she's trying to make a point? I guess the poem isn't necessarily... What did Monica say? Technically a poem isn't about... No, that wasn't what she said. But the idea I got from what she said was that a poem isn't always about a person. Can't wait for Sayori's poem? Ooh, that sounds cool. Doesn't matter if she has other patties. So I think the point of this poem is that the subject, the person who doesn't like Amy because she likes spiders, is a total asshole. And it's putting into perspective why. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, if it means anything. So these 3 lines here, it doesn't matter if she has other hobbies, it doesn't matter if she keeps it private, it doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. I think those are supposed to be like really clearly say, oh, you don't like Amy because she likes spiders, but you like things about her, and that's a stupid thing to not like her for. I think the point is that not liking someone for an interest that they have is dumb. That or Natsuki is like completely missing that point, which I don't think it is. I think that she's aware. Like her last poems were very descriptive in this way. So I feel like this is supposed to like put into perspective. It's not sensible to hate someone for one of their interests. Because of the people shit on her for liking manga? Maybe. I think it's also because she likes to look cutesy, and people make fun of her for that. You see that in the club, actually. Although Sayori isn't necessarily trying to make fun of her, Natsuki doesn't like it being directly addressed. And whatchamacallit. And Monica makes fun of her right off the bat for keeping her manga in the classroom. And then Yuri says manga isn't literature. All of those kind of point, to that she doesn't like manga, but they also like directly make fun of her, her being cutesy. Like, Monica brings up that she likes cute things and only likes to write about cute things and doesn't like other stuff. That was like the first thing she introduced her as, like when she talks about writing. And then, I don't think Yuri's ever made fun of her for being cutesy. Oh wait, yes, she did. In the argument, she said, if I was trying to something, I would try to make everything I do overly cutesy. If I wasn't over myself, that was it. So, like, everyone kind of dislikes her for, or, like, doesn't like that she makes everything really cutesy and likes manga. I think both of those are good points. Anyways, not bad, right? After you share poems with everyone, let's stop for the night. Why? I have, like, 3 more hours of quiet. Okay. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Yeah, no kidding. I'm really tired. Okay. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Yeah, okay. So she wasn't the person hating Amy. She was trying to describe it. I get it. Like, anyone agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk? There you go. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It's manga. Yeah, okay. So manga and cutesy attitude. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of. If people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes the people happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, too, okay? Alright, I will. I'll show my poem to next. Yuri. Are you still mad at me? What? Eh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. Aw, shit. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. It's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Ah, fuck. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's not as if she's capable. But it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. No, you need to be frank with her. You need to be direct. You need to tell her, I don't hate you. It's just the fact that I kind of agreed with both of you, and I was currently talking to Natsuki at the time, and I think I handled it well. I would say that I like her writing style, though. She wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide by that quest. So the only issue now is, if I write in her writing style to show her that I don't hate her writing style, then Natsuki will get mad and think I learned nothing. I relate to Yuri because I'm awkward like her, and I'm like Natsuki because I like to be cute, and I'm like Sayori because in her coming up poem, it's literally so me. Really. Let's see. Oh, I like this one, Oren. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go with my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Yeah, it is. That's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Oh, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Oren. I should go write that down then. You read my poem now, okay? Bottles. Fall off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Okay. It says, little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. Put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Huh. I see what she means. So she has a lot of happy, sunshiny thoughts, and she, tries to share them with people to make them feel that way too. But everyone is constantly needing her And eventually she runs out of steam. Yeah, so she runs out, and then she's like empty inside. I'm curious, if I had clicked depression, would it have given her points? Because suicide went to Yuri, which I don't think she's actually suicidal. But I feel like this poem expresses a lot of the warning signs of depression a little bit. Because it talks about, like, the echo, echo, echo is supposed to be symbolically she's lacking all her happy thoughts, because they're all in shards under the floor. So she's unable to be happy, which isn't necessarily what depression is. Maybe she's just feeling really down. Oren, did you get Yuri's raccoon poem? What's that? She writes about a raccoon? It's a little bit weird. All I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Trying to... It must be next then? Yeah, I guess so. Yuri didn't want to share with me her poem today, because I wrote in Natsuki style, and I said that, and I sided with Natsuki, which means that Yuri felt really bad, and then she, really I think it's just the, long-term depression can be displayed by emptiness instead of sadness. Yeah, I know. So maybe you miss out on it, actually. Maybe. I don't know. Holy crap. Yuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? That was a really good poem. Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Yuri has a raccoon poem. Okay. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. We keep writing until I die. Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I'm wondering if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Did they mention a festival before? I've been really distracted. Maybe I missed it. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Sherry is the girl who kills herself if she doesn't have one true friend that she can deeply connect with. Huh. See, I was getting the opposite vibes. The way that she was talking. I'm gonna kick you in the balls, man. Shut up. What? I mean, it does seem like she's depressed, but I was getting the vibes like I need to not pay attention to her because if I do, she's gonna feel overwhelmed. But maybe I was wrong. It's just a concern of mine as well. I want Oren to come to his own conclusions and guesses. I've been trying to do that. Concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're really going to keep it simple, okay? Don't feed him ideas, let him decide everything himself. Won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Well, Torian can share his own thoughts if he wants. I'm fine with hearing what he has to think about. Oh, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Oh, performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. I feel like she needs someone to help her fill up her own happiness. Maybe. That makes sense. I'm kind of coming to the opposite conclusion, though. Because every time she's like expressing that she likes it more when, like when she was talking to me, the way that she framed that sentence. She says, It's nice to hang out with you, but I like it when you're hanging out with everyone and having a good time the most. Something to that effect. That's a little bit of paraphrasing. She basically says she likes it when I spend time with others and like become better friends with them. And the way that she frames the sentence makes it feel like she doesn't want me to spend my time with her, but instead with others. It's really weird. Okay, Oren. Each of us are going to choose a poem. We should pause here for today. Can I do that? Oh, save. Well, there we go. That works. We just got into the festival part, I guess. Through 3 days. And she needs people to be happy so she doesn't empty her own happiness. Yeah, maybe. You do miss it? Oh, really? Huh. I didn't make a save before that, so I can't go check it out. Yuri Raccoon happens before festival. I could do it on a subsequent playthrough, maybe. Because it feels like there's more... If there is anything, after you finish the game, I'll show it to you. See what you think. Okay. No. Don't. Just continue on. Okay. Yeah, I didn't make a save beforehand, so I can't do that. Anyhow. Finish the game first, it's more fun that way. Okay. Well, anyhow. Oh wait, that's gonna take me out of the game. And just black screen it. Yeah, okay, I'm good with that. How long did we do this for? Anyone? Torian, can you type exclamation point time so I can see how long it's been? Because I'm kind of curious. If that's alright. 2 hours, 57 minutes. Yeah, 3 hours is good. Okay, that was a good stopping point then. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, so this is interesting. The writing is really good, actually. I'm not usually... I don't like dating games at all. I feel like they oversimplify personal relations. Also, I don't really have any attraction to anyone, so it's kind of an alien concept to me. It's a little bit weird, but whatever. I guess this was interesting. We could do... It gets deep, though. Interesting. I still think Monica... It looks even weirder now that she's, like, staring at you. I feel like she knows a lot more than she lets on. You're asexual? I guess. Whoa. The music gets really detailed. What does asexual mean? Define asexual. He reproduces by himself, pops out clone. No. Without sexual feelings or associations. Yeah, I guess so. Biology, not involving the fusions of gametes. Not that one. Biologically, no. Not really interested in anyone, though, yeah. Means you're not sexually attracted to anyone? Yep, there you go. That's correct. I guess that's why I'm very neutral all the time. It's also why I don't get a lot of, like, sex memes, which is funny. Okay, boys, time for sleep. Yeah. I guess so. So we could do this tomorrow. Being sexually attracted to somebody is XP waste. Oh man. Wondered if you lost your virginity yet. Nope. Good night, sweet dreams, and Oren, you go to bed soon so we can be on early tomorrow. Sure. Yeah, why not? But yeah. No. No interest, though. I like the XP comment. That's weird as fuck for you to ask. Not really. If you really consider it, this is something that I observe all the time. Even for you, you just don't notice it. I just popped in here to say Doki Doki Literature Snooze. Well, we're ending right here, so... We've been doing this for 3 hours. a lot of society is based around it. Live on stream, I'm like, whoa, 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 wow. What? That I'm not interested in anyone? That's not really that big a deal, but the thing is, everyone kind of makes it into a big deal because society is very based around sex these days. Your personal stuff is not personal. What's personal about that? Seems pretty open and shut. It's probably the least personal. If I had something, like I was actually interested in something, then maybe. With pregnant 12-year-olds, it's hard not to be. I don't know about that, Gina. The reason there probably are... There you go. No, your personality is very innocent, so I picked that up. Do you mean like I don't make sex jokes often? Or do you mean innocent in the stance that I don't often get it? Anyway, good night, Oren. I'm really tired. See ya, Gina. See you tomorrow. We'll probably do this tomorrow again. Because I kind of want to finish this up real quickly. Despite the fact that I've been playing it, it's not really my kind of thing. Remember when we talked about stuff for at least 30 minutes after the stream was over? We could do that tonight. This music is not bad. I can't edit the stream title, though. Both? Okay. I don't really avoid it, it just doesn't come to mind often. Which I think is because I'm not attracted to anyone. Because I feel like, based on what I've observed... Don't continue the game without me? I won't. Innocent and childlike, but not immature. I'd say yeah. I get enjoyment out of a lot of things that other people don't. I feel like I don't get distracted as much as other people would because of it. I don't know how to phrase that correctly. I guess that's just it. Night. Title: Current stream, Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know how to edit that. Title, nice title, bro. Updated, nice title, bro. So now we're just gonna do the 30-minute talk session, right? This is where we talk for 30 minutes. This music is really good. But yeah, I don't know. I'm always focused on the task at hand. Don't change the title, Pete. Is this the title war now? Is it just back and forth? That'd be funny. Someone I know on Steam, who I've like gotten to talking more on Skype, I'm not gonna say anything specific because I don't know if he cares, but he's like from Brazil. So he I've noticed that he's like a very sexual person. Like, it seems like everything he talks about is related to sex. And it's this weird like disconnect where he'll say something that I'm like interested in, and then he'll like say all these extra things that like don't make sense to me for that reason, I guess. And then he'll like go to me and go, "Hey, do you think this is hot?" And I'm like, no. And he's like, "What, are you gay?" I'm like, no. It's just weird. I have that kind of conversation with everyone when it comes around to it. I had that in high school, actually. I was sitting at a lunch table and people asked my opinion on whether or not this girl was pretty, and I said, I don't know, I guess so. And they said, "What, you don't think she's hot?" And then we got into the like not at all sexual conversation. I'm trying to go as high of NG as I can in Dark Souls 3 at soul level 30 plus 3, and then I'll summon Hodrick and pop fingers with Way of the Blue. Oh man, it'll be fun once I get there. That's cool. Man, can Hodrick trigger the Way of the Blue Covenant and like get you ally? I would think he couldn't. I haven't done Dark Souls in ages. I should do that. almost opposite, kind of the same as you. Why am I reading these out of order? I can understand the idea. Like, it'll be fun once I get there. I don't know about that. But like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say it's very disconnected. Well, fingers get me invaders, so Way of the Blue will work off of those at least. Oh, and Hodrick can fight those, right? Yeah, I get you. But yeah, like the conversations where someone's trying to use sexuality as like a logic is really hard to work with. I have the potential to be attracted to anyone regardless of gender identity, but I'm unattracted to genitals. Huh. Interesting. Since Hodrick's summon is in Woods is already pretty tough at NG. Yeah, he's really durable. And he does so much damage. I feel like he's an endgame fight, kind of. Like he's geared up for like plus 7 or 8 weapons. Because the damage he does is ridiculous at low levels. And the damage you do to him is also ridiculous. It's so low. I'm obviously going for at least NG plus 3, but NG 7 is the goal, obviously. Especially attracted to certain skin tones, eye shapes, and voices. I think a lot of people have skin tone preferences, actually. Just based off of what people go towards. I don't think that's a... wow, I just knocked my headphones. I don't think that sexual attraction is inherently rooted in sexism or racism, which is a thing that people have said before, and I'm like, really? Why? Because it seems to be something that just happens. For example, I'm not attracted to anyone. And I think I've interacted with a lot of different, like, sexuality types. Like, I've talked to furries before, which are kind of one of the more outlandish of sexuality types. I had a friend who was like that. His name. I'm not gonna say it on stream, actually. Never mind. I lived near one for a while. He was cool. Actually, really surprisingly open-minded, but he always was trying to get me into furry stuff, which I wasn't. So, I actually died to Abyss Watchers 3 times at NG an hour ago. So rusty after playing 1 and 2. Oh man, it's so different. It's a lot like 1, but it's also very different at the same time. Isn't Okami a furry? I don't know. I don't think so. I actually just literally don't know. Ugh. I had, what's it called? I'm gonna check the chat, or not the chat, followers really quickly because I'm curious. I want to be sure I haven't missed anyone. I haven't. Okay, good. I just opened my first holiday item. Click. What? Which one? Is it a trash can? What is that? I'm confused. Explain it. I don't get it. I don't get it. The last one? It kind of looks like a trash can to me. Am I wrong? It's like metal, and then there's a golden bag in it. Title, end of the stream, Sex and Souls chat. Oh man. Golden trash bag hat. Oh, it's a hat. Okay. That's interesting. Kind of weird, but interesting. That's really all I have to say on the matter, though. I can't believe it's not gambling. Oh my god. Ugh. Do you love to opening loot crates but hate tedious gameplay sessions in between? Our marketing department has the game for you. Unbox random items, get stuff, but not really what you want. Skate legal and ethical lines. Remember, kids, it's only a video game, so grab your parents' credit card. That's funny. Memes, satire, simulation, indie, casual. Oh man. Usually we just change the tint. Massive collection system. will constantly remind you of the fact that your collections are incomplete. Oh my god, this kind of game would drive me insane. Bought this game with fake Steam cards to earn real money to purchase fake loot boxes. There's some lesson to be learned here. That's a really good fucking review. Surprisingly addictive and fun. No, it's not. I'm OCD. I will play this game forever. I can't do it. I'm not even gonna start. I'll die. I'll actually die. If I don't have a complete collection, I die inside. I already had all collections completed, but they added holiday items. So I'm collecting those. There you go. Ugh. I know you weren't traditionally straight when you didn't have any negative reaction, even minor, to me saying I miss you or hugging you or giving you my number. Oh. Yeah. That's the kind of reaction that I feel like I don't understand usually. But yeah, I'm just indifferent, I guess. Which is how I am towards most things, actually. I kind of wonder if it's rooted... I'm not trying to tie, like, sexuality to something bad. But another thing that I'm lacking is, also last achievement in this game requires you to open 100k loot boxes. I'm at 1,100 now. Oh boy. That's a lot of loot crates. Okay, right, so I was saying, another thing that I'm lacking are capacity for negative emotions regularly. I wish my straight guy friends enjoyed hugging more. In actuality, I dislike hugging because I'm kind of sensitive with, like, my actual skin. I get, like, a shock value off of someone hugging me. Like, I literally feel like I got electrocuted. Not, like, actual electrocution, but, like, that weird static feeling. I get that when people put their hands over my head as well. And, like, shivers. It's really weird. But in-game hugging or, like, other shit in general, I'm kind of indifferent towards. But yeah, another thing I'm missing are, like, capacity for most negative emotions. Besides just straight up annoyance. Like, I don't have direct anger, which is really weird because I'm, like, trying to emulate it sometimes. But it just doesn't work out. It's also... I still have frustration, but I also don't have sadness. I'm sensitive in the opposite way. It touches extremely pleasurable. Okay. Yeah. I understand. I mean, I get the idea. Things I enjoy the most are just, I guess, anything that I just straight up enjoy. Thing is, I can't really put a finger on what I enjoy. DS3 stream on PC when? When I have an extra $60 to throw away, and I have every other game that I want. That's why. That's when. That's what I meant. I meant when. Although, I would love to move to PC because of the mod. What's it called? Enjoying the stream, dismiss. Dismiss! I am this person. I can't follow myself. Stop, Twitch. Anyways. Yeah. I have so many games I want. Boss Rush? Yeah, that's the mod. I would do that every day. Boss Rush would make it so easy to do challenge runs. The world is not what I'm interested in Dark Souls, to be honest. I like the world when running through it, but all the enemies in it suck. If I could mod out all the enemies, that'd be fine. I'd like to talk to this in depth with... I'd like to talk about this more in depth sometime. Sure, I'd be fine with that. We have time to do it now. Technically, I have fucking like 3 hours. I should probably swap to another game. Do you guys want me to swap to something? I could swap to Dark Souls. Maybe do something while we're chatting. What do you think? Thoughts? We've just been staring at the title screen for a while and listening to music, so... Sure, swap. Let's do something that everybody likes, that is not this game. Hold on. Goodbye, music. Here it comes. Music has died. Rip music. So, I'm going to swap over to... whatchamacallit. I'm going to swap over to... Well, what do you guys think? What do you want to see? Because I could do Absolver, which I like. I could do Dark Souls, which I like. I could do Bloodborne, which I also like. There's also this new game that I saw into a part of the Twitch chat hive mind. I'm a who are in my ancestry. Who are? Oh, who are you? Gotcha. So it's interesting to talk to someone with no interest in it. Oh, okay. I like talking to people who have like unique things to add as well. That's one of the things that is kind of rare actually. When someone has no stake in something but is slightly interested in it. I'm a whore. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I kind of took a different route with that, but whatever. Um, when someone has no like stake in something and they can discuss it, I find that that's usually where you get the most objective opinions, which is something that I value a lot. So I don't usually talk with my opinions actually. Most of the time they're just things, and occasionally someone will go, "What do you think about this?" And I'll be like, "I think this," and then just kind of avoid explaining it unless they go, "Hey, explain your reasoning," and then I'll go through it. But yeah, most of the time all this is just an internal monologue. You took a different route because you don't think about sex. I guess so. Yeah. Oh, that's so weird. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna swap over now. Wait, I guess I should say. I'm just gonna really quickly get up and go look at what this game is. You didn't think horror, you thought who are? Yeah. That feeling when when Souls guy said that he's avoid skipping streams for me and then skipped his two last streams and will skip the next one too. Oh, rip. And I've been doing that to you too. I'm sorry, Mike Mage. I've been sick. I don't mean to. I could just do streams all the time regardless of whether I'm sick. I just don't like coughing and sneezing and shit and like blowing out my nose and all this gross stuff on stream because I don't like listening to it myself, so I don't want to put other people through that. Due to finals and stuff, so I understand, but I'm still gonna bother him about it. But yeah, sorry about that. I don't mean to like put lapses and stuff. Base Twitch chat mic. So yeah, okay. Let me list out the things that we can do. Well, I guess I can't. I'm gonna log in really quick, see if it works. It wasn't working earlier, but maybe it will now. Come on. Twitch says. Come on, Twitch. Do your thing. And it has loaded? Yeah, there we go. Fascination, your type of innocence or disinterest, because I know I don't have that. That's fair. I don't really care, but gotta bring the Twitch chat experience with me wherever I go. Well, good. Good. So here, I'll list out the games anyways. We have Absolver, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3. What else? I guess we could do Fortnite as well, although that one's kind of a more active one, and I'm kind of not in an active mood. I'm gonna go look at my PS4 really quickly, because there's this new game that I saw, which is like a 2D thing. Dishonored 2. Right, I need to buy that. I'm gonna be getting a lot of money because I'm a leech and don't have a job yet for Christmas. Like watching you play Absolver in Fortnite. I like Absolver a lot, but I also know that playing it, I kind of get lost in what I'm doing, so I pay less attention to chat, which is something that I don't like. I kind of have the same experience with Fortnite a little bit. Anyways, I'm going to go look at the PS4 really quick to get a look at what the title is called, because there's a game that was free this time, and that's free for like this month for PS Plus people, and it looked really interesting. I like watching all, but I like watching you learn people in Absolver, so play Dark Souls 3. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to list the last one for a second. Headphones are on the table. Okay, I ditched you for a moment, but I learned a lot about your mind watching you learn about others' playstyle. Oh. Hold on. It's called Forma.8. That is the game that I was talking about. If you want to Google it, you can. It's a 2D platformer, I guess. Five Nights of Orin. We haven't seen Slappy in a while. Rip Slappy. Sadness. But yeah, Forma 8. It is a 2D platformer, I guess, although you kind of float around. So not really. It's like a 2D puzzle solver, I guess. I don't know. I thought it was really interesting when I was looking at it, and it was free, so I could afford it because Poe. But yeah, I'm feeling mostly over being sick, but sometimes I lapse into it again. So that was why I wasn't here yesterday, really. I was just like occasionally talking to Nature Lover on Skype, and that was it. I played some games, but it was in relative silence, and everything was turned really low because the sound was killing my ears. Yeah, let me take a look at it again, because I want to look at the preview again, because I thought this was a pretty interesting game. Also, guys, the game... I know there are a lot of chat suggestions, but the game I still want to get first before anything else is... whatchamacallit? Is, Dragon's Dogma. By the way, I just realized that we're fucking just sitting here on a black screen. Can I just show the monitor? Will it let me do that? Oh, there we go. Kind of. I don't know why, but it's cutting everything to the center of the screen, and like this whole side portion is just completely gone. Anyways, I was looking at oh boy, look at all these like random things that are on this whatchamacallit, that are on this computer. It's so weird. Forma.8. This game, which I thought was really interesting.
Sebastian, do you have my laptop down?
Hold on.
Oh, you have it. The hard drive is really struggling, so be careful.
I know. Okay, sorry. Someone was
Don't
interacting.
get it too hot.
Oh, there's no sound. Why is there no sound? Oh, that's why. Well, I can't theaterize it because it will be too small. I'm gonna leave this. I can't see chat right now. This is one of the free games. Dark Side. Second one. Oh no, it wasn't the one that I recognized. I only played the first one. Well, mostly the repeating sounds. Like that innovation.
It doesn't get wet.
I know.
Water down there.
I know. Okay. So that was that. What do you think? Volume too loud to hear you? Oh shit. Whoops. I couldn't read the thing. Well, I was saying that the game looked very interesting. And it was the medley that was very interesting. Wow, look at that. That game is literally all about loot boxes. That's so funny. But yeah. Oh, I'm looking at followers. Anyways, that's that. So, what do you guys want to see, actually? I shouldn't close this yet. What game do you want to see? You said Dark Souls 3? Are you definitive on that? Or do you want to see Forma? Because Forma looked interesting. I just want to move off the computer now because it's not mine and I've been using it for a while. So it's also like I'm also like in the middle of the room, so anything I do is technically really loud because technically I'm in the room with someone who's sleeping. 7 types of loot boxes, actual trash, cardboard, crate, present, rocket ship, Dragon Ball, and treasure. Each have their own collections and had 4 Christmas skins and hats added. Wow. Can we roll stuff? Hey, Nightbot. Roll. That thing? Roll. Nope, not just you. I was dumb. I haven't been saying anything this entire time. Not at all. That was totally intentional. So before I use the dice roller, did you guys see the preview and all the games that I listed? Once more. I'm just typing this again. Continue what you're talking about. There goes 3. Fortnite and Forma. Yeah, that's a Forma 8. Why am I so bad at typing? Yeah, that's Okami. His alt is Lullified Jinx. Or maybe he renamed himself to Lullified Jinx. I don't remember. I made that mistake seeing it because I recognized the name. Because there was another person who had a similar one from ages ago. But yeah. So what do you guys think? Do you have a preference between any of those? I can make a decision on my own, but if you want to see something. Every time. Every time. It's like a worm game, but with a whale collecting loot boxes. Is there a hotkey? Have I been pressing a hotkey the whole time? I think Torian wanted DX3. I think he did. Hotkeys. Unmute mic is 0. Really? Oh, guess it is. You can play the new one? Do you want that? Right now I'm kind of indifferent to what we play, so I'd be good with any of them. Actually, I have this issue all the time where I'm like, what do you want to do? And then someone will go, well, what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, I'm fucking asking you, how dare you? Because I usually don't make up my mind, but I guess I need to make up my mind more often, so yeah, if you say the new one, let's do it. We'll swap over and check that out. It looks interesting, right? I want to see you learn. We'll see. Okay. I will be right back. I'm going to swap over to my things, to my PS4, so I'm not in the middle of the room with people who are sleeping being loud. One game is called Not BF2, and you can use it to collect more credits really slowly if you run out and can't open more boxes if you didn't catch that. Oh. I see. Okay. Be right back, guys.